Hi guys, it's me. Today we're going to be reading part 13 of Too Hot to Handle, so let's get right into it. Ever since Poppy arrived, she's been acting strange towards me, and I think it's pretty obvious why. That smudged lipstick comment, she obviously wants Isla, and that makes me feel threatened. Isla and I have a good thing going. I don't want Poppy to ruin it, and if that troublemaker thinks I'm going to let her, she's got another thing coming. That's right, Padme. So Abby, how was your date? Spill. There's not a lot to be gabbing about. We had a great time together. Padme is a sound woman, sure enough. You're just pulling my leg now. That's all you've got to say? For now? Sure you didn't kiss her? A gentleman never tells. Come on. We're 12 years old. Pranks stop being amusing in primary schools. Watch out, Padme, because I'm gonna get you back hard for that shite. So, she brushes her thumb across her lip, checking for smudges. Seriously, Padme? Is my lipstick smeared? You know how Isla can be. Did she seriously kiss her? There's no way, right? Poppy's trying to rile me up. I'll pick a fight with her. I know what you're trying to do, Poppy. And let me stop you right here because it's not gonna work. Poppy's eyes widen, genuine surprise flashing in them. What are you talking about? Seriously? You're obviously trying to throw me off my game here. But I've got news for you, wannabe vixen. You're boring. Playing Temptress isn't as cute as it used to be. Move along to wherever you're needed because it's not here. I could see you're upset, Padme, but it's not what you think. Look, earlier Isla kept whispering about something with Giselle, who I swear kept looking my way. They were all laughing and I reckon it was about me. Giselle could have been telling her how I applied my lipsticks poorly. Poppy rolls her eyes and smiles. Isla being a jokester, I suppose. Didn't want to tell me what was funny no matter how hard I begged. She can't be serious, right? Oh well, I'm sure Isla was only teasing. Consider it a way of welcoming you to the retreat. I suppose I'll just have to get used to her sense of humor around here. I suppose you will. Sorry about that, guys. It's a brand new day. It's Adrian, and I just filmed another video. I stopped this. I can't remember why. I think I had a call, but I'm back. A chime interrupts you. Hello. Hey, Lana, what do you have for us? Poppy, to celebrate your and Ovi's arrival, the party will partake tonight. You both cheer. And the theme's going to be Hollywood. Poppy squeals. It better be sparkles. Wear our outfits proudly, Lana. Lana's light turns off and Poppy turns to you all excited. We'd better go before all the good ones are taken. You go on ahead. I'll be there soon. If you're sure, but you bet I'll take the best one for myself. Poppy, I don't think we're the same size, honey. Poppy glances over her shoulder at you once more before taking off. As Poppy leaves, your concern grows. I hope I don't have to worry about her. There's only room for one bombshell at this retreat. Padme, you don't have to sound so insecure, girl. I think you're fine. With that thought, you head for the dressing room. As soon as you step into the dressing room, you shield your eyes. Talk about sparkles! The last rays of today's sun bounce off the glittery fabrics, brightening up the room even more than usual. You look radiant, Isla. Thank you. Oh, as a wise woman once said, my favorite color is sparkles. Mine too, girl. Really? I mean it. I have light perception, so I can tell when something is shimmering. She twirls again, catching the light against the sparkles on her outfit. This is going to be the best party ever. Agreed, and I look amazing. He undoes another button on his shirt to show off his abs, then turns to Isla and grins at her. Up top. Isla giggles and high-fives Sean. I'd better get ready too. You pursue the clothes in your suitcase and check out your options. Oh, new curly hair. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Oh, only 3? These kind of suck, but... Oh, this is cute. She has a lot of leg. I like that. I don't really like how much cleavage. It looks like this dress is like dead. It doesn't fit her. All right, I'm done. I'm giving her the 40s. Wait, what did I just do? Her earrings are gone. Whatever, it's fine. 40s, I like it. Once you're dressed, you feel Isla gently wrap around your wrist. At the risk of giving you a cheesy compliment here, oh, fire away. I love all kinds of compliments, especially when they're aimed at me. Isla lets out a happy giggle. Padme, I think your personality sparkles as much as your outfit. The spell is unfortunately broken by a familiar chirpy voice. You're the one to sing praises, Isla. You're basically the world's most gorgeous disco ball. Very dazzling, literally. Poppy giggles at her own joke, subtly touching Isla's shoulder in the process. Suddenly you feel the urge to pick a fight with Poppy again. What is she up to? You glance at Isla, who seems unperturbed by Poppy's flirtation. But then Poppy leans in and attempts to whisper something into Isla's ear. Poppy and Isla are getting close. I'll confront them. A hot zap of anger goes through you and you need to channel it right now. Should I give you two a moment alone? Or are you going to break a bunch of rules as soon as I turn my back? Isla's expression grows visibly concerned. There's no reason to get upset, Padme. I've had my share of short flings, just like everyone else, but I'd never go behind anyone's back. And certainly not yours. Poppy raises her hands in the air. I didn't mean to upset you, Padme. You weren't here when I was complimenting everyone else. I would have complimented you too if you hadn't immediately gone for my jugular. Poppy takes a deep breath before she continues. I don't know why you're so hell-bent on picking fights with me, Padme. I'm just trying to get to know everyone. You're a late addition to the retreat too. Don't you remember how difficult it was to connect with people when you're a bombshell? Everyone sees you as a threat and thinks you've got it out for them. Do I have any sympathy for Poppy? No. Leave Isla alone. Sure, I remember. But that doesn't mean we have to get along. Poppy purses her lips, but the expression soon turns into a warm smile. How about we let this go? There's a party with our names on it. It's bound to lift our spirits. Hey, it's true. I always fix my problems with parties. I don't really think that's healthy. I fix mine by jumping off cliffs. We're very different people. It's hard to tell if Poppy genuinely wants to be friends with you or she's faking it for the audience. Take a deep breath and shake it off, putting on a smile of your own. Fine, let's party. Isla comes to your side and leads you out the door, and more importantly, away from Poppy. Congratulations, we've went to 3 different parties. As soon as you step out onto the terrace, Giselle waves you over. Hey Gigi, what's up? I need your help. Giselle quickly spins on you, showcasing her outfit. I tried on at least 10 different outfits before I settled on this one. What do you think? I think she looks incredible. Well, you definitely made the right choice. You look like a classic Hollywood starlet. Marilyn Monroe could never... I don't really think we should compare women to bring up another. I'm very against that. Negative 10 points to Padme. Did I hear someone mention Norma Jane Mortison? What? You know Marilyn's birth name? Of course I do. She's been my celebrity crush for as long as I can remember. One of these days, I want to perform Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. With the pink dress and everything. I'd pay to see that. Julian shimmies like Marilyn did, making you both laugh. Then buy a ticket. In the meantime, can I get you both a drink? Yes, please. I'll take a martini. Gigi drops her voice low, attempting to sound masculine and mysterious. Shaken, not stirred. Naturally. What'll you have, Padme? As you approach the bar, you consider your options. Malibu Sunset Boulevard. I don't really drink. I can't drink. I don't drink. 1 Malibu Sunset Boulevard and 1 martini coming right up. Julian hops over the bar and makes a show out of crafting both cocktails. It would be impressive if he wasn't doing his best to hide the fact that they're pre-mixed. He slides both cups towards you, then holds up an empty one. Tips are appreciated. Here's a tip for you, Julian. Stop leaving the cap off the toothpaste. Julian gasps in a mock offense while Giselle hides her smile behind the rim of her salted martini. Sean's expression approaches with a stiff expression. Hey, I could have whipped up you a cocktail, Gigi. That's okay, you can just relax. No need to spend the night behind the bar. Giselle kisses Sean's cheek, making him blush. I suppose. Hey everyone, I've got a game we could play. He popped down on one of the chairs next to Giselle, looking intrigued. What did you have in mind? A trivia game, all about well-known Hollywood classics from the 20th century. I'll give you the line of a movie, and you have to guess where it's from. Do I want to participate? No, that actually sounds incredibly boring. I'm sorry. You people have fun. I'll skip this one. Oh, you don't know what you're missing. You give him a friendly wave and go sit on the nearest couch. You chill for a hot minute, enjoying the vibes and the scenery. Everyone is spread out drinking or dancing or laughing loudly. Poppy ends up dragging Avi away, seeking his help after losing one of her earrings. And you look around and find a familiar face in the crowd. You find Isla near the speakers, nodding her head along to the beat. It's like she can't help but be consumed by music. When you gently touch her hand, she smiles. I'd recognize that perfume anywhere. You're just in time, Padme. In time for what? I requested one of my favorite songs. Sure enough, the current song fades and a slow, sensual song takes its place. Why is that your favorite? Isla sighs happily and her smile makes your chest feel warm. Bear's next to her, and his harness only his behind wiggling excitedly over her, so ever so slightly. It's always by Pasty Klein. I just love her voice. She was one of the biggest singers in the golden age. There's a wistfulness on Isla's face that makes you soften. Would you like to dance? I'd love to. You take Isla by the hand and gently pull her against you. You both sway to the music and Isla sings softly under her breath. Before you compliment her singing voice, a sharp wolf whistle cuts through the night. Always ends, transforming into a jazzier, sultry song. Shauna and Gazelle's bodies are nearly fused together as they grind on each other. If they weren't clothed, it would be an exhibition. Wow, I can't believe them. What is it? Shauna and Gazelle are basically getting it on in the middle of the dance floor. He's pretty much giving her a lap dance. Oh, come on. I bet I could give a better lap dance than either of them. She says it so nonchalantly that you laugh. Do you doubt me? Not at all. Isla quirks an eyebrow up. You don't sound convinced. The thought of getting a lap dance from Isla makes your skin heat up. Lana might not like the idea, but you would. As Isla presses her soft, warm body flush against yours, all thoughts of rules seem to fade into the distance. I'm going to get a lap dance. If you really think you're that good at giving lap dances, prove it. Gladly. Isla kneels down a Bear and whispers something to him. Then he leads both of you away behind the speakers, where there's another plush armchair tucked away. She takes away Bear's vest, who immediately runs away to do a lap. This is pretty secluded. You don't want an audience? No. This dance is just for you. Isla draws her hands along her hips, swaying to the sensual beat. She walks in a slow circle around you, ensuring she has your full attention. Sit down, Padme. Yes, ma'am. Isla's voice carries a commanding tone you haven't heard before, and its intensity alone is enough to give you goosebumps as you relax into the chair. She moves closer, deliberately putting her best features on display as she goes. Isla straddles your hips and slowly sinks down, head tilted back, hair fluttering in the breeze. Her hips rock, applying gentle pressure against you. Instinctively, you meet her movements with your own. Your bodies grind together, sending pleasure zipping through your veins. You're very good at this. I know. She takes your hands and places them on her shoulders and drags them down to your chest. You support the gentle weight, making her moan and arch into your hands. Isla's grinding and whimpering alone could send you over the edge. You're breathing. But you're breathing, even despite the building heat between your legs. She rocks harder and harder into your lap, creating delicious friction. And you're helpless but to grind up and ask for more. Isla, oh my god. Gazelle's high-pitched giggle is like being doused by cold water. Don't you dare spill that on me, Julian. The hazel less in Isla's eyes fades, the tension cut momentarily. You clear your voice, finding it husky with desire. I'm going to dream of this tonight. Isla touches her forehead to yours. Something tells me I will too. I think I need some water after that. Count me in. Stand and hold Isla's hand as you head back to the bar. A high-pitched giggle cuts through the music as you and Isla approach. Poppy, both of her earrings now dangling from her earlobes, puts her Moscow mule down and waves boisterously. There you are, Isla! She hops off the bar stool and struts towards both of you. I've been looking for you. Come on now. Poppy takes her hand, grinning. It's not a party until we've danced. Why is she so obsessed with Isla? Poppy's trying to dance with Isla. I'm going to shut it down. We were actually on our way to get a drink. Thanks for asking, though. Poppy's eyes are as wide as you guide Isla to the bar. Oh, alright then. You try to feign nonchalance. You could have danced with Poppy. You couldn't have. Because you literally didn't give her a choice. Isla didn't even say a word at all. I'm sure it would have made her night. I can hear it in your voice. Don't waste your time and energy. Easier said than done. Why don't you treat Poppy like an annoying kid? Ignore her, and you'll take all the fun out of what she does. Leave focus on us instead. The reassurance settles around you like a warm blanket, so for now you decide to put it out of your mind. Then let's have some fun. As time goes on, the night gets wilder and wilder. Julian is on the bar top, draped in a feather boa that you've never seen before. He shimmies as he performs a rendition of Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. Gazelle comes up next to you and tilts her head. Well, looks like Jules got his wish. The boa falls from his shoulders in shock. Hey, put that back on! What you hear next isn't Marilyn Monroe's soft, breathy voice. It is instead a chime interrupting your party. Good evening, everyone. Please gather to the cabana immediately. You grimace. That can't be good. Well, obviously, Padme, you got grinded on without Lana's permission. In the darkness of the night, Lana's light somehow seems angry. Everyone waits with bated breath for whatever she's about to say. Earlier today, I stressed the importance of putting the needs of others ahead of your own. Some of you have been focusing on meaningful relationships and earning the respect of your fellow guests. However, not every individual here has exhibited the same level of emotional maturity. Oh no, Lana's mad! 41% of us confronted Poppy and Isla. 69% of us praised Gazelle's fashion sense. 22% of us opted out of the game. I'm sorry, but did you guys really want to hear me talking about old movies for like 3 minutes? That doesn't sound fun to me. 89% of us broke the rules with Isla, and 38% of us immediately stopped Poppy from having fun. That was a pretty fun chapter. I really hope you guys enjoyed it because I know I did. I don't want to be the only one having fun though. Thank you all so much for watching. I love and appreciate all of you and your support, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.